Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. So here's my weekly update in what I've been working on art-wise. For those of you who watch my channel for coloring, I'm still coloring. I know I haven't colored on camera in a while. I'm just kind of bouncing around in between books. So I haven't given up on coloring. I'm still coloring. You know, right now I'm kind of mainly focused on my art, but I'm still coloring, don't worry. So what I've been doing this week is kind of just getting used to my Turner acrylic gouache. Just trying to be a little less, more comfortable with it, I suppose. So I've been working on this one here, and so far it's in a rough stage, but I just started it, so it looks a little rough. That's okay, but not finished yet. But I did do the sky, the plants, and the grass and the water. They've all got their base layer down, so that's really good. Making some progress on that. And I've not yet done anything in my watercolor sketchbook. Now I can ink this in because I wanted to do it in brown and my pen was too small, but I did get another one, so I'm gonna ink this. So that's, oh, and also I've been kind of skimming through my my beginner's guide to digital painting in Procreate, because when I want to do my prints, I want to be able to go into Procreate and kind of clean up whatever the printer didn't have done. So I did do a layout in my sketchbook. I'm trying to do one every week. So I did a little different this week. This week I did one side over here in this sketchbook. So I was just kind of doing some storefront practice, and that's all I had. That's all I did in that one. And then this one, I stuck an apple sticker on the front. But in this one, I did a little practice with some trees. Hopefully you guys can see. And I was trying to do some cute little animals and just did a couple of thumbnails. So that's all I did. Oh, and I traced out, you can probably barely see it, but I traced out around one of my Pokemon cards just to get a rough size of what a trading card is, what size it is. So I did manage to get that done this week. And then also I managed to record the first episode for Sketchbook Stories. So we did this page together. And I added the black boxes. They were just sketched in with pencil, but I added the black boxes because I think I kind of want to do some line work. I'll probably do the line work by myself and then color it in with you guys, just so it can have some color. I might not color all of them. I might color like one or two, but I'm not sure yet. So what I want to get done this coming week, I do want to work on this definitely, for sure. I want to work on this some more and finish it if possible. I did get another brown Copic pen, so I'm going to ink this one, and I don't know if I want to do it in watercolor or gouache. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Should I do it in watercolor or should I do it in my acrylic gouache? I haven't tried the acrylic gouache in this book yet, but let me know. I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. I am liking the way that my pictures are coming out in the acrylic gouache though. And Also next week I want to get this one done. I still haven't pulled out my regular acrylics, but I'm thinking of just maybe I might go over this and with my acrylic gouache. If I can recreate some of these colors, I think I'm going to use that so it doesn't be shiny and so that it has a matte finish instead of the shiny finish. So I might get around to that. So this yesterday actually, so today is Monday. Yesterday on Sunday, I went to the art fair, what is it? The City Lights Art Gallery. They had a festival, and it was my first time hearing about it. The City Lights Art Gallery. I got some brochures because, again, this was my first time hearing about the art festival and the art gallery. So I didn't even know either one of these existed before last week. So it has, this is like the little pamphlet for the festival. So it has all of the different artists in here. And some of these people I talked to a lot of these people, and a lot of them, even just by looking at their names, I remember. And I remember like the interactions that I had with them and things like that. So it was really, and when I say really, it was really fun. And it was actually really big. It was bigger than some of the pictures that I seen. It was bigger than what it looked like on picture. So it was a lot of walking, but it was really fun. I thought I was going to be able to participate in the chalk art, like where you draw on the ground with chalk, but I think you have to sign up prior. So I didn't get to participate in anything really, but I got to look around, which is what I really wanted to do. I wanted to see what it was like. There was lots of food, and it was just different kinds of things. There were ceramic, there were pots and clothes and mixed medias and jewelry, different kind of jewelry, like jewelry made of metal, stone, just all kinds of different things. It was really nice. Everybody was nice. They have other things coming up. And I guess they have like different things in general that they do. So yeah, see, so it has here the people who were doing the chalk. So I guess you had to sign up for it so they could put the information. But the City Lights Art Gallery was also there, and I went inside this gallery, and there were lots of different types of art styles: oil, acrylic, watercolor, photography, just all kinds of things. And it was amazing. It was compared to some of the art galleries I've been to, it was just like a little tiny tucked away, and it's really tucked away. It's kind of like a little secret hiding area, and it was kind of like a shock, because it was like, wow, you had to go down like this secret, well, I mean, it's not a secret, but it was like a weird little road, and then you had to go down a residential street, and the street kind of like curved and then went around, and then it was like bam, and it was like, oh wow, you would have never thought this was back here. So it really is nice. They have classes, and they have like auctions and photography shows and parties and all kinds of things. Hey God, excuse me. And you can basically showcase your artwork. And people can just walk around in there and buy your things, and it's really, really, you know, it seemed really interesting. And when I was talking to some of the ladies, I also bought this from in there. This was by, it has the information here. Her name is Dottie Finner, but it has the information here, and she drew this herself. And it's a little greeting card, and it's really cute. So, but I was talking to some of the ladies, and I was showing them some of my artwork, and they walked me right back in that gallery to get a membership application. So, basically, I have to pay a membership price, you know, but I think it's $40 a year. And basically, you sign up and you could, like, you know, showcase your art in the gallery. People can sell it. You can partake in classes, auctions, all kinds of things. So I think that, you know, I'm going to think about it. I'm not sure if I want to 100% join it just yet. So all the people that I've met, well, not all of them, all the ones who had cards that I met, I got their cards. So I met Sabrina Frey, and she has these, you know, those little glass beads. All of her paintings or pictures are put together with glass beads. And I was reading, and one of the little pamphlets she had there said a 12 by 18 one was between 40 and 44,000 beads. Crazy. I met Joyce Rainbow Art, and I can't remember which one this one was. I'm so sorry, but here's what her card looks like. It'll come back to me. I met Lloyd Martin, who gave me some invaluable advice on acrylic paintings. I hung out with him for a little bit, and he gave me some very sound advice, and I was watching him paint with his acrylics. And then I met Joanne Adler, and you see this pattern. So she basically would take two different types, maybe even more, of paper, and she would weave it like a basket into like different patterns. So I met her, and then I met Leslie Beth Art, and she had jewelry and paintings and things that she used with resin and metal. So that was really neat. And then also I went to Jim Jack's little booth, and a lot of their art was like this, which was pretty neat. Everybody's art was totally different. And then I met Sonia Lee, which is where I got these. I got these from my sister. She loves Hello Kitty. But I met her, and we had a long conversation, and she was telling me how she doesn't know social media very well. So I was explaining to her that she, you know, how to use it and things like that. And she wants to help me get my own art tent next year. So she's actually going to help me sell a lot of my art. I told her I don't have much, I don't have anything printed at the moment, but she encouraged me to work more on that so I can have a tent. But I did pick up some stickers for my sketchbook. So I got this very cute little sloth, and he is sitting on the moon with a little plant. He is adorable, and it's holographic, so I'll probably stick that on my sketchbook. And then from Jim Jacks, they had a bunch of all kinds of different little stickers. So this one's from an anime, and then I got little Mario in a pocket with the superstar. So I'll probably put those in my sketchbook. But it was very, very, very fun. I had a blast. I also got a really giant bag of jalapeno cheddar popcorn. I have been sectioning it off in small Ziploc bags so I don't eat it all in one go. But yeah, so that's what I did on Sunday. It was very, very, very fun. And my other Temu order came in, and it was a small order. I just wanted to try their masking tape, so I got a roll of that. And I also wanted to try these watercolor brushes, and I've tried them a little bit. I tried to use them with my acrylic wash, and very rapidly I found out that was a no-no. They hold a lot of water, and I don't use a lot of water with my acrylic wash, so these will most likely be strictly for watercolors. And they came in blue and pink, but I got them in blue. I don't like pink very much, so I got them in blue, and they hold a lot of water. They're really good brushes. I just won't be using them with my acrylic wash. Okay, another thing, we went to Blick's. Well, more like he just took me to Blick's. He's not an artist or anything, but while I was in there, I went in there for some more Copics, and I didn't want to buy a whole pack. I just wanted to buy the sizes I knew I would use. So I got them in brown. This is 0.3 and 0.5, and now I'm realizing I got them in brown and not sepia. So I hope that, because I'm realizing that's two different colors unless they renamed it. No, sepia is a bit lighter, as you can see from the bottom. You probably can't see, but sepia and brown. But I'm gonna work with it. Hopefully it's not too brown. Matter of fact, let's compare them. Let me grab that back out. Because the problem with the sepia I had, the lines were very, very small on this nib. I mean, this nib is very small, so the lines are very small. But this brown, I fear, is gonna be too dark. Yeah, it's dark, but it's not, I can work with that. I still like it better than the black. It's still a lot more toned down. Now that one's kind of dark, but I probably won't even be using this size that often. But it's still far more toned down than the black. So if I grab a black, and this is also 05, so if I put it next to it, and this one's running out. Okay, you see? It's still, the black is just too out there for me. So when I go back, I have to, instead of brown, I'm gonna grab some sepia. But for now, these browns will do. And next time I will pay more attention. And I just assumed, because the barrel was brown, that the pencil was brown. But anyway, I also got some Derwent drawing pencils to try, and I love them. And now I feel like I need all of them, and probably not all of them at one go. I think I'll probably go like maybe every 2 weeks or every month, and probably just pick up 2. And that is gonna go the same for, I picked up some Holbein acrylic wash while I was there, and these things are kind of up there. They're like $8 and up per tube, depending on which series you get. So the series A was like $8.99, or no, $8.75, and then I think the next tier was like 10 something. The next tier was like 12 something. One of them was like 20 something. I'm like, my goodness. So I just wanted to try them. So I got a gray because I don't have a gray in my Turner acrylic gouache, and I don't like mixing colors if I can help it. And also a raw sienna. I have a burnt sienna, but I don't have a raw sienna. So I'm gonna as well do probably like 2 tubes, you know, every 2 weeks or every month or something like that. And then I want to get like the earthy tones first. I have enough bright colors already from the Turner gouache. So the Holbein ones, I'm gonna get some earthy ones. I want to get like a moss green, and there's a nice color that looked like misty blue, I think it was called, and I just want to build my collection up on those. So this week I'm gonna just work on using my acrylic gouache on canvas, and I think I might want to try it in my sketchbook, my watercolor sketchbook. And also I'm gonna line work. I'm gonna put the line work in for sketchbook stories, and then we'll color it together on camera. And then that way, those of you who are on my channel for just coloring, you have something to look at. You know, it's not a coloring book, but I'm still coloring. And also I've not done anything with these yet. But I have a couple images here. I still have a hot chocolate stand that needs some color to them. So for those of you that are here for just coloring, don't worry, we got stuff. Excuse me, I don't know where that giant yawn came from. My goodness. We have stuff to color. So even though, you know, I'm not doing any finished pages, there's still some content for you guys to look at. I don't remember if I showed you guys. I did. I think I did. I showed you my finished painting already. So here is what the Holbein acrylic gouache looks like. And it's a little bit smoother actually than the Turner. And then here's the colors for I got the smoke blue and the olive earth and the Derwent drawing pencils. And I wrote them down just so I can keep track. And when I go to Blick, I can have the colors that I need right there. I don't know if I'm going to get any more masking tape from Temu, because it's already kind of like it's coming up and it's doing that on all sides, but it's staying down on the canvas where I put it. So, but I might need something a little bit stronger for my canvas paintings versus the cheaper stuff. So that's the plan for this week. And just here's something. That's the plan for this week. I hope to get a lot more done. I also need to work on seeing if my printer can scan and print some things in a pretty good, decent quality. The last time I checked out, I had printed out these cute little kind of cards, and the colors were very pretty. They're nice and bright, and I'm thinking of redoing this image over and on paper, and then scanning it and printing it from that away and see how that works. Because this was done digitally, and I am not the greatest at digital as far as coloring it. So that's also something I want to do this week. So that's pretty much it for my weekly update. I wanted to thank you guys for listening and going through this creative art journey with me. And I will see you guys next week for the next update. Have a good one.